Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. Not much to update you guys on this week since the Lunar New Year just happened last week. So I've just been celebrating with my family, eating a lot. Yes, I did not make any of this food. My mom and dad did all the cooking. Yosh. Let's see. And then I did get a red envelope, surprisingly. I mean, I think I'm too old for that, but I got a lottery ticket and fingers crossed I won at least $2 back. Well, actually, my dad purchased a $10 ticket. So like $10 back would be great. And then let's see, we finished cosplay snowfest. So I wasn't planning on doing anything for February. I was just going to take a break to prep for ToroCon, which is an event that I'll have in March. It's a larger anime event also at RIT, run by their anime club there. So I'll vlog that once that happens. But this month, um, actually, at the end of this week on Saturday, I'll have an event, a Lunar New Year event that I'll be attending. Okay, you guys know every event, I try really hard to come up with a new piece of art. So this week, I was able to start a piece for pho, PHO, which is the Vietnamese beef soup broth. Yeah, really good for hangover and just really good overall because you can eat it for breakfast. Like if you were to go to Vietnam, that is a very typical breakfast that you can eat. Yeah, just straight up eat noodles, meat. We don't, discriminate between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just all the same meal all day long. So yeah, I drew a picture for that. And then I finally finished my Lunar New Year picture of the snake. So I'll show it all up on the screen as I'm talking. And I still cannot figure out Twitch. Well, it's not Twitch that I can't figure out, it's my laptop. I think it's just aging, So my pen is starting to die really fast too. It's not charging as much now that I put it back in my laptop. So I think I will most likely invest in an iPad Pro or a tablet soon, you guys. So maybe I'll go for the Cintiq 24. But I like to be mobile because I'm finding that sometimes if, I'm going to an event and it's slow, I can just draw right there. So I feel a bit more productive. But usually I'm too stressed, or most of the time, I'm gonna say 80% of the time, I'm too tired to do much. So I'm just standing there, it's like greeting people. So there's that. And then this week, so I mentioned last time, right? The feedback for myself is I need to put up my display like 100% while I'm at home so that I know what the display will look like. So it's just a lot faster for setup. So hopefully, Wednesday is my cutoff date for making any new art. Since we last spoke, I haven't turned on my printer. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't give me that it's a B200 error. So I have stickers to print, new prints, and then I don't think I'm gonna do anything major artwork wise. So once this event is done by Saturday, it's only a 4-hour event. It's from 1 to 4. It's more of like a free community event to celebrate the Lunar New Year. There will be performances there. One of my friends attended last year, and she said it was overall a really good event for her. So yeah, fingers crossed. It'll be my first time venting here. It'll be at a local college, so that should be fun. Hopefully, load-in will be easy and it's relatively short. And then a couple of my friends will be attending. There's going to be a karaoke contest, and one of my friend, she will be entering the contest, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm like, I wish I could sing, you guys. I'm just so bad at memorizing lyrics for some reason. It's just not my thing. And like, nope, I can't sing. Nope. I have to like really study it. Like, yeah. All right, moving on. So that should be really fun. A couple of my friends will be there, and then um sadly, my dad can't join because he has work, but he's, really into singing too. But So there's that event, and then after that, we're gonna really start drawing more fan art for Toricon. I think I'll draw a mixture of fan art as well as original. Everyone seems to just loves cats, so I'll be drawing more cat art for the year. And I think for this year, I am going to step away from acrylic charms because, at least for me, they don't sell as much, and I want to reduce the diversity of products that I have. So, for this year, I'm going to focus on art prints. And then, yeah, hopefully, I maybe get like two large prints in for Toricon of fan art, and then some smaller pieces, 5 by 7 for fan art, and then maybe a new sticker sheet or something. I'm thinking like maybe Solo Leveling or Apothecary Diary. Um, I don't know if I want to draw any Dangwa. Oh, last time when I mentioned the Dangwa, right? I forgot a title. The Demon Hunter. That one? That one's really good. Action packed. The story wise, it progresses a bit slow, but the music, like the opening song, and then the ending song, they're really good. I'm like, yes, gets you pumping. So I do recommend that series. And then what else, you guys? Etsy, the bane of my existence. So remember this year, one of my goals is to focus on online sale. So I have been running ads on Etsy about $3 a day, specifically for two of my items. So I think I've spent maybe about a good 30 plus dollar and I've only made $10 from it. So you gotta play the long game, so I'm still testing that out. But either way, Etsy wise, I'm leaning towards closing my Etsy or putting it on vacation mode and just going to focus more on my personal shop that I have through Shopify because I'm just finding Etsy to be very saturated. Even though people go on there to like buy gifts, right? Um, Probably it's probably harder to rank on Google itself than on Etsy. But at the same time, the minimum, if people spend a minimum of $10 on a product that I have, uh, I'd have to pay for track shipping, and that usually comes out to like $6 to $7. And if I'm only making 10, and then I have to pay for shipping, even for like small stickers, I don't think it's worth it. So, for example, if someone were to buy several small stickers that I can just put in a normal mailing envelope with a stamp, I can't do that if it's over $10. I'd have to have tracking on that. So, specifically for my products, it's not worth it to be on Etsy and to run the ads. I find that larger price items like 20 plus makes more sense. So that would be, for example, my tote bags and large prints, which I currently don't have on Etsy because um, I don't have packaging yet figured out for the large prints. I do have another company that I could potentially print through, but I haven't been able to integrate that company with Etsy. I think it's called Vivia Print or something like that. But and then I'm not liking the branding because I did test it. So even though the integration doesn't work, what I currently have, I have my product on that third party. And then once someone orders something from Etsy, I would then put in the order on the other platform and then send it to that person. But that's way too manual and it requires me to do like tracking. So it's very messy. I haven't figured it out yet. And also branding wise, when the art piece is delivered, it doesn't have my branding on it. It has the print company. So I have to figure that out. Or I totally transition over to my website, or I figure out packaging. And that's going to be quite pricey too, because my print paper is 60 pounds, so I can't roll it. So I can't put it in a tube for shipping. I would need to print on thinner paper, but I'm not a fan of that quality. So, yeah, I'll do a bit more research on packaging for my 11 by 17 and see how that goes. And then the new thing with Etsy is now, I don't know how older products, older listings are dealt with, but for new listing, you have to share who your collaborators are. So if you have a third party manufacturer, I think you have to add them in. But at the front end, I'm not sure how that's shown. And I'm not a fan of really showing that. Oh, Bruce is barking. Maybe my fiance is home. Um, but yeah, I think that Bruce. Let me pause for a minute, you guys. So yeah, Etsy. Still thinking really hard on that. And then I started running ads on Instagram. And I think at this point, I mean, I made one purchase through Instagram, but it was cheaper. The purchase for one was bigger, and also because it links to my website, which has my larger items, and also it was overall cheaper than Etsy. Etsy just takes so much. Ah, yeah. It's just it just takes too much money from me, y'all. So I think mid-year, I'm gonna run the ads. Well, I don't see, as I said earlier, right? Because it only works on like larger items. So if I don't have my larger items on there, it doesn't really make sense to run the Etsy ads because the item that's selling the most right now are my sushi sticker sheets, which are only $10. So I think I'm gonna turn off Etsy and then turn the ads back on or turn it off from vacation mode once I figure out how to add my items on there. So yeah, that's my week so far. And then I'm going to reach out to like different local shops to see if I can wholesale some of my items there. And then keep chugging away with the art creation, learning how to draw, getting healthier. Sorry if you hear the doggo scratching on the floor. Buddy, buddy. Mum, 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 mum. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you guys. So let's see. Oh, did I update you guys on conventions that I've applied to? So Kawaii Con, I was waitlisted, but I decided to cancel that. And then I recently applied for Anime Boston, haven't heard back. I applied to Nickel City Con in Buffalo. I was accepted to that one. ToraCon I was accepted to. I applied to Anime NYC. Otakon I can't because I have a conflict with a friend's wedding. Yeah, so and then a few of course I mentioned already I miss. So I'll be more on it next year. I think Katsucon. Did Katsucon just finish or it's going to like be in the beginning of February? That one's a fun con to go to and I love the venue space. And it's relatively close, like walking distance to like different restaurants and shop a few years ago that I went with my friends. So yeah, at this point, I'm still going to Anime Boston. We're all booked, so I'll be driving down to Anime Boston. That's gonna be a long drive, but we did some math, and in terms of cost, flying there will save time, but it won't be as convenient and it will be just as costly because flying domestically, I'd have to pay like $80 extra for a suitcase or two suitcases because, if I were to be accepted, yeah, so we shall see. I think so. Fingers crossed for Anime Boston, but I'm excited nevertheless just to visit Boston again and the artist alley there. Um, yeah, you guys, I hope your new year was good. So, it's Year of the Wood Snake, and yeah, I don't know, y'all. Have a good year. This is like the being Asian is kind of nice because I have a second chance at like the Lunar New Year resolution kind of thing. So, yep. Because last month was just I felt like it was busy. I was like, what did I even do last month? So this month I'm focusing on my goals a little bit more, drinking more water, eating more vegetables. I'm currently simmering some chicken and broccoli right now, but later on we're gonna We're gonna have pandan waffle for dinner because we recently went to a restaurant here for Vietnamese food. It's called Boba Mi, and they had Hong Kong style waffle or egg waffle that was really good. And I got the pandan flavor. So then we were like, can we just, I don't know, buy the pandan extract and make it ourselves because we have a waffle maker. So we'll be trying that out. Yeah, you guys. Um, yeah. Happy Tuesday. And I'll see you next week, or I'll see you on Twitch because I'm also streaming how to, well, oh my God. I wish I was streaming how to draw, but I'm not. I'm just streaming me practicing how to draw. Um, yeah, I did stream my drawing of the snake, the Lunar New Year piece. So that's on Twitch. I think it's still on there. I don't know how many days my videos are on there. So yeah. Oh my God, for that video, I stayed up quite late. I really wanted to finish it. I was having issues with filling in the background, so I ended up drawing a textured piece. I thought it came out really good. Similar to my solo leveling art piece that I did, just filling in it with swirls and different colors because I do not understand background. Nope. Nope. Just gotta study that still. So yeah, you guys, I hope your week goes really well, and I'll see you on YouTube next Tuesday, and I'll see you on Twitch Tuesday evening at what time am I on? 7 to 8 o'clock EST. Bye!